Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. And, geez, episode 14? Okay, so The Devil Complex. I just got finished watching this. Yeah, Lake Bloomer. So, we start off with a very useless S.H.I.E.L.D. agent who gets killed by a guy in a spacesuit. What the frig, man? like, literally, your only job was to be in the background with a blurry silhouette, and then to get killed because you can't shoot straight. What exactly was your purpose besides raiding the fridge? Ugh, walk-ons. Anyway, Yo-Yo's thing. Like Yo-Yo's got like the ultimate. I don't know. Feel good, feel bad moments. She feels like she's completely destined to deal with what she's got to deal with. Like there's no changing it. Caught in the loop. Oh no. And she's not giving that key element. Don't go to rescue Phil. He's dead anyway. Keep trying to save Phil, and that's the reason why this happened. Like she gave the answer. She gave it. And Yo-Yo just can't deal with it. Man, snap out of that PTSD for crying out loud. You only saw your armless self in the future, and now you're armless yourself. Deal with it. Anyway, um, what do you call it? There was that moment though when they were talking to each other, and it says, I'm Aminos, like that, and he reaches forward to, put his hand on the desk, like she's supposed to put her hand on top of his hand, but she doesn't have any. So that was really messed up. Saying like that's really good acting right there to be able to pull something like that off. Um, Geez. So General Hale, they caught General Hale, and I'm sitting there like looking. I was like, how did you not see that you were driving into? Oh wait, yeah, it's invisible. The Quinjet was invisible. Duh. or yeah, it was just the Quinjet, or was it the bus? Had to have been just the Quinjet. Anyway, yeah, got caught. That stinks. That really stinks. Anyway, so she got caught, and I think that was kind of cool that what's his face was in there. Creel, the absorbing man. That was cool. I like that she's actually using him. Unfortunately, it looks like they're not actually going to do a full-on, not Suicide Squad, the Marvel version, the Marvel ripoff version, the Thunderbolts. I was really hoping they were going to do a version of the Thunderbolts, man. Anyway, we now have to figure out who this numbskull is, who's in the background, because that's really wicked. He comes up and he hands her odium and tells her about the odium. It's like, dude, are you kidding me now? That's the same stuff that Cassius had that he took and he gave to his one slave, and they started freaking out and everything like that. But like that's the tradition. And Hail Hydra, dude, what is going on? This show just keeps getting deeper, man, and it's sick. But the coolest part of the show, which once again I'm going to say it, this has to be the best episode ever, is Fitz, man. That twist, oh my god, did not see that coming. So here's Fitz, dude. He's seeing Leopold, his alternate version from the mainframe, and it turns out it's not really something that he's seeing because nobody else is seeing it. So Daisy's sitting there watching it, and it's funny. Like, let me tell you something that's interesting about this. I did not get to see what was that movie when it first came out? Edward Norton and Brad Pitt was in it. Fight Club. Okay, I didn't get the chance to see Fight Club when that first came out. I was gonna read the book and I didn't. I was holding out to read the book. Hey Desmond, I haven't seen you in a while. What's up, brother? Um, so I didn't get the chance to watch that movie when it first came out. But then later on, Hide and Seek, I think it was called, whatever. It was Robert De Niro and that little girl, and there was the monster. She kept talking about the monsters. The monster killed mommy, and the monster's gonna like do all these things, and you think that the little girl is actually the monster when actually Robert De Niro is the monster. Spoiler, sorry, was the monster. And I was like, oh my god, that was brilliant. So then I go back and I watch Fight Club at some later point. I'm like, oh, they did the thing from there, and actually they did it first, and it's like, but I missed it. So I just, I've seen them try to replicate that many times and wasn't interested, because I saw it over here first, and it was good. It was pretty good. But now I haven't seen that for a while, and I really didn't see this coming. This was a brilliant way to pull off this twist. And like it's funny because there were things that I feel like I should have noticed. You know what I'm saying? It's like watching, in a sense, it's like watching The Sixth Sense. Everybody wants to say, "Oh, I knew the whole time." Shut up! You did not know. Nobody knew. Nobody knew. Even M. Night Shyamalan was a little confused by that, and he wrote the darn thing. All right, nobody knew. So I'm sitting here myself, and I'm watching it, and I'm thinking to myself, it's funny that he's wearing the same suit that he's wearing over there. I guess it must just be a coincidence or something. I couldn't. And then I realized later on they were wearing the same shirt, and it wasn't until there was only one person in the room I was still thinking to myself, well, where'd he go? Did he run off into the other room? Because like they did it so darn well. You got me, Marvel. You got me. So Jeb Wheaton, man, I'm impressed. That was good. That was a great twist. So you remember how, like with me at least, but I think a lot of us, we were talking in the comments and everything, how I don't see any way back for Fitz. I don't see any way back. I don't see any way for him to come back. He's never going to be Fitz again because, he did the bad thing. But then there was the separation. He went back and he became the hero by cryo-freezing himself and going into the future and saving the day. And then the marriage thing. It's like, oh, we forgot all about that thing. And then Marvel says, yeah, back in your face. Wow. I am impressed. So now I'm right back to, I don't know how they were going to forget. Kudos, Marvel. I'm impressed. Anyway, this was, fantastic episode. I am so thoroughly taken aback by how good this episode was. It's also good to see Anton Vanko back again. That's Anton Ivanov, Ivanov. Had to look up his last name again. The Superior. It was good to see him back again. Not Zac Efron, whatever his name is, Zach something. Anyway, fantastic actor from back in Black Sail. So I'm really happy to see him again. His mustache is looking a little thick. Maybe it's a little fake or something. I don't know. Did they Cavill that mustache? Reverse Cavill it? The Henry Cavill treatment. Anyway, I'm glad to see him back. I hope they're actually going to do something with him. Maybe make him a full-on MODOK. Just why not? Anyway, that's it for me. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.